So I am just making this video to update you guys. I think this is progress 2. So it's the Sunday before the week of Thanksgiving, and I'm not gonna lie, work has been like super crazy. Um, this past week we had an event on Thursday night, and it was called Downtown Holiday Open House. So it was kind of based around, sorry, this light's like really bright. It was kind of based around the city's like tree lighting ceremony. So, even though we are a doctor's office, all of the other businesses on the street had extended business hours that night. So we were trying to think like, how can we be a part of this? Obviously, we can't offer like procedures and stuff at 8 o'clock at night, but we ended up setting up a huge booth outside and had like a champagne cocktail. We had coffee, hot chocolate, and we purchased these like giant moose. They're really big, and so people were like stopping and taking pictures, and it was just a really great time to be able to mingle and let the people know like what we offer. Because as I have said before, a lot of people just like don't know that the doctor offers like aesthetic procedures. So that was really cool because they were kind of like, "Why are you guys out here?" And we're like, "Well, like we do lip injections and Botox and like whatever else you need, laser hair." So it was just like a really good, I guess, experience for us to be able to like shake hands. And that's why it was valuable. Like we didn't really make any money from it, but there were so many people that we got to tell, to follow us on Facebook because we're about to post like all of the big news that I've talked about. So I guess like let me go ahead and get into that. So the end of last week and this weekend, I've really been, my mind has been on like Black Friday sales. So on Monday, I am going to start working on basically what we're going to do for Black Friday is we're going to post a picture on Thursday night, so Thanksgiving at midnight, of like a Christmas tree. And the tree will be made of like 12 boxes. And when I post it on Thursday, all the boxes will have like question marks in them. And then on Black Friday, every hour, every other hour, I haven't decided which yet, I'm gonna like post a graphic of the box like unveiled, and then at the end of the day we'll post the graphic of the tree, but instead of question marks, all the boxes will have been filled in with like deals and specials. And then we're kind of gonna run it like these are our December specials, but if you take advantage of them on Black Friday, you get like an additional like 10% off, which is really awesome because a lot of the sales are already like huge. So I have been brainstorming that. I came up with that idea this week. And then, obviously it's a short week at work because we're only there Monday, Tuesday, and then half a day Wednesday because of the holidays. So it's just been like crunch time having to like come up with the specials, make all of the graphics. I mean, that's 14 graphics for that one like launch for Black Friday. And then also, I mentioned like my last video, December 1st is our like anniversary month, the start of our anniversary month. It's also the day that we're going to announce all of our new machines and treatments, and it's the day that we're going to announce our new staff member who's going to basically be like heading up all of this. So one of the things that I think is important for me to mention is I've been like kind of worried that that would be like oversaturation of information. Like Thursday you're going to put, Thursday and Friday is going to be like tons of information and like posts. So I just didn't want like it to seem too heavy or people to lose interest because like we're posting so much. So I really think that like we decided to go lighter on our December 1st anniversary month stuff. So we're gonna just post one video, and it's just gonna be the office manager Jamie. She's gonna be introducing the new girl coming in, and they're gonna talk about like all the new machines, and it's just gonna be like a short 4-minute video. I used to be kind of nervous that like people didn't watch videos, but I find myself like scrolling past them and watching them all the time. So I think that that will be just like a really good way to kind of like end a busy weekend of posting. So that's really what I worked on this week, was just like getting ready. Also, I forgot to mention this. What I really worked on this week was, us adding all of these new treatments and these new machines has caused us to have to write a lot of copy for our website. And for me, like not coming from a background of anything in medicine or medical, it's been a little intimidating to like have to write logical information about these like super intense laser machines and like the background behind like why your skincare works. Like, you know, for me, I'm just like, this makes my skin soft, or like my dry skin is now not dry, but there's like a chemical reason why your dry skin is not dry. And you know, you don't have to like explain that in every description, but we are like a med spa, so there is a medical element to skincare, and people are paying like way more money because it is medical. So it's important to like write articles that are medically sound. So I worked on all of the new copy for our website, which after I kind of got like elbows deep in it, my boss was like, wow, a lot of the copy on our website is like kind of outdated, or like not outdated, but she didn't really like how it was organized and how we were like adding the new stuff. It was almost by like correction instead of by machine. So like redness, like you can do these things for, or like chin fat, you can do these procedures for. So like it ended up being this week that I rewrote pretty much the descriptions for everything on the website. And when I like printed out the document, because you know I wrote it up on a Word document and like had to submit it to our hosting site who actually makes the changes, which can I just add, I really wish like I could just have access to the background of the website and like do all the editing, because it's kind of more complicated to like write all this material and then have to like call them on the phone and be like, you see in paragraph 2, like that needs to be bolded, and like I want it here. Like it's a lot more work. But when I printed out the Word document to like go over, it was 35 pages of copy. My eyes were like bleeding by the end of that day. So that was something I did like Monday, Tuesday. It took a really long time. And then also this week, I had to like make a new treatment menu. And right now, we've been working off of a 1-page treatment menu. And we've just added so much that it's turned into 5 pages. And she wanted the menus to be like short and kind of stubby, it's like a booklet. So I designed like a PDF of like a new menu, and it was, you know, spaced out for something that was 5 by 5, 8 by 5. And when I uploaded it to Vistaprint, which was where we were getting our booklets from, it would not take that size. So I had to reformat it to be 8 by 5, 5 by 5. And that sounds like it's not hard. I mean, like it wasn't hard. It was more just hard on my eyes because like having to make the prices and everything look aesthetically pleasing on like one line, just having to resize it was a pain. So I think this week I realized that like my job is valuable because it took me hours to do all that, and it's background work, but it's not something that anyone else in the office has time to do. And I don't know, like it was a really difficult week, but I left this week knowing like I did some really awesome things for my employer, and it felt really good. So that's my update. This coming week, I'm trying to wrap this up because I see that I'm like at 8 minutes. But this coming week, you know, like I said, short week. So I'm going to be scheduling all the posts for Friday on Facebook, and I probably won't schedule them on Instagram. But that way, you know, when I'm with my family on Friday, I'm not having to like post on our Facebook every hour. I'm going to go ahead and get everything lined up. So when we leave Wednesday, all the promos and sales will be ready to roll. So hopefully it's a successful week. But anyway, thank you for tuning in. Oh, and happy Thanksgiving.